resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make the play on first down. And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, and he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has when he has to make that.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Offense looks to punch it in here from the... And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Doug Martin taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
10 yards still left on second down. A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
On the move to his left. And some room to roam now. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Final play of the half. It's Wilson buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached intermission in what has been a back-and-forth Super Bowl 51 from Houston. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Buccaneers offense has been on the field more, but it hasn't led to a big lead. The Seahawks are competing hard, and it's still very much in doubt which side will walk away with the Lombardi Trophy. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Seahawks lined up at the 20. They'll break free of the pack, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. Seahawks line up at the 13. Here the pass is completed into coverage, and this 2-play drive goes for a touchdown. The Seahawks up now by 14. Buccaneers have it at the 14. Austin Seferian-Jenkins the catch over the middle, and 14 yards later, he's going in for the score. This cuts the deficit to 4. Seahawks with the ball, end of the first. Fantastic run blocking here, and he'll go in for the score, which takes the lead to 10. Now 1st and 10. Wright's going to pop the ball free on the sack. This ends up as a huge loss in yardage. 3rd down from inside the 20. Winston's got the completion here and ends up working for a touchdown. We're all square at 20. Buccaneers take it at the 1. Martin's going to stay up the middle, and a quick 3-play drive ends with a score. That takes the lead up to 7. So that'll do it from here in Orlando. The second half of Super Bowl 51 still to come as we rejoin Brandon and Charles in Houston.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll